Let's quickly get a non-wrestling question here on the show, Jim. This was sent in on Twitter using the hashtag CornyDriveThru from Mark Gillette. During the reigning and defending greatest drive-thru ever, episode 122, Jim Cornette teased a story about throwing change at a gas station clerk after Stacy had been sold had been sold spoiled mayonnaise, ruining the potato salad. Can we get the rest of the story?
This will be a good one to close on. Do we have any song submissions?
We do. I didn't know we're closing on this one.
We're closing on this one and going to song submissions. I may have to poop myself shortly, but here's what happened. I'm sitting here one day, and Stacy's going to make some potato salad, and she makes it, and said, "What the fuck? Wait!" Come to find out, the jar of mayonnaise that she had used, that she had just bought down the street at our Thornton's convenience store, was expired and was the shits, and as she'd mixed it in, and that messed up all the shit, right? I said, "When'd you get that?" She said, "I just got it I just picked it up so I could make this potato salad." I said, "Well, go down there and show the guy," because she's literally just been there, right? I said, "Go down there and show the guy the expiration, let him smell it, whatever, and get your money back." So she comes back in a little while later. I'm doing whatever work. And she said, "Well, fuck that guy." I said, "What do you mean?" He was rude to me. He said, "I didn't have the receipt because I didn't think to keep the receipt for the fucking thing." I said, "Wasn't it the same guy you bought it from?" She said, "Yes." I said, "He didn't remember you," right? At the time, that's when she had the flaming red fucking hair with the streaks or whatever. I said, "He didn't remember you. He thought you were just trying to scam him for a $3 thing of fucking mayonnaise." Yeah, I said, "Now I'm hot. So give me that fucking mayonnaise." So I go down there, and this was, I'm going to say 2006-ish or so, right? So there was still some heat over the Al-Qaeda, 9/11, the bombings, the whole nine yards, just so you know what frame of mind I'm in. And this guy is definitely of Middle Eastern origin. So anyway, he's working behind the counter. There's a line. There's two people. So I've got the mayonnaise, and I fucking wait in line. And when I got up there, I said, "Excuse me." I said, "My wife just came in here with this mayonnaise." Set it down. I said, "She was trying to get her money back because it's ruined. She just bought it in here, and you wouldn't give her money back. I'd like to know why." Well, she did not have the receipt. I said, "Do you think this is some kind of game that we're playing besides the fact that you're the one that sold her?" Well, first, when I said my wife was just in here with the spoiled mayonnaise, he looked at me like I've just come in from Mars, right? I said, "Do you think this is some kind of game that we're playing around town, that we're trying to get this money?" I said, "The mayonnaise is ruined. We just bought it in here. We just want the $3 back," or whatever the fuck. And once again, I said, "My wife asked you, and you wouldn't give her money back." I said, "She was and he's just looking at me, right? I said, "She was just in here." He said, "You calm down, sir." Now he's yelling at me. "You calm down, you calm down, you calm down." And you say, "You want me to calm down, motherfucker? I'm being calm right now. You want to see not calm? I hope they bomb your fucking country next, you cocksucker." And I picked up the goddamn change thing, take a penny, leave a penny, and I pegged it sideways at his fucking head, right? I said, "No," because he's already, from the time he said, "You calm down, you calm down," he's grabbed his phone like he's going to call the police to get me to run off, right? Like this, suddenly I said, "She's just in here and she was complaining about the mayonnaise and you remember none of this," in about that tone. And he's, "You calm down, you calm down." He grabs his phone. That's why I said, "I'll show you what's not calm, you motherfucker." And I fucking cussed him. I pegged that thing at him. I said, "This be the last time I spend a fucking dollar in here. I'm calling the police." I said, "Good, call them about this." And as I go out the door, it's the glass door, right? And I fucking turn around and I heave that thing with all my might. Because I have smashed 3 glass doors to put an exclamation point on things in my time. And the last time, it was in 1996 in Tampa, at a goddamn off-brand hotel that had sold me a goddamn room that hadn't been made up and then didn't want to give me a refund. But I digress. Anyway, I slam this fucking door as hard as I can. It's one of those goddamn pneumatic jobs. It's got the air fucking thing on it. I slammed it. It went 100 miles an hour for about a foot and then slowed down and went. So I was like, motherfucker. So I'm getting in the fucking truck. And that's when I had just, as a matter of fact, it was 2006 because I just bought the Expedition. And I fucking back up and I'm pulling out of the parking lot and I see this fucking dickhead coming out with a fucking pad of paper and trying to write down my license number, right? And I'm thinking like, I could just back up and just back the fuck over you and I wouldn't care a thing about it, you cocksucker. But on a theory that he's possibly going to write the number down and it'll be on his dead body, I just pulled out. So I come back home. I immediately call my good friend Donnie P., car dealer to the stars over at Paul Miller Ford in Lexington, because I still had a dealer plate, right? I just bought the truck. I said, Donnie, I said, can the police trace one of these dealer plates to exactly whose car it is? They said, no, they can just trace it back to Paul Miller Ford. I said, well, good. In that case, I don't have to go hang out in the Anne Frank room for a couple hours. And then I just didn't go back into that. And wouldn't you know who won the pony? Apparently, I was not the only person dissatisfied with the service and merchandise at that store, because it wasn't, I don't think it was several months after that. See, that guy was the fucking manager. He was always in there. He saw us all the time. He knew we spent money in there all the time. And he couldn't even be bothered to fucking refund us $3 for the mayonnaise from people he'd seen coming in there buying shit constantly. So fuck him and whatever country he came from, that I hope they do bomb the next time they start bombing shit. But he couldn't fucking track me down. Anyway, 3 months later, he's gone. The store closed down. It got a complete facelift, an entire brand new fucking staff, the whole 9 yards. So I won out in the end. But I learned a valuable lesson. You cannot slam with any type of authority those goddamn pneumatic hinged fucking convenience store doors.
Lesson learned.
Which is a very valuable thing to know.
That's right.